Hello everyone. I'm Nora, Signora Bellamy, and this is the final chapter of my story. Months ago I thought love had broken me beyond repair. I thought the girl who made me believe I was worth seeing had destroyed that belief forever. But love isn't always clean or easy. Sometimes it's showing up in a beat-up truck, running through rain, choosing forgiveness when every instinct screams to run the other way. Sometimes it's realizing that the person who hurt you most is also the one who taught you how to heal. This is how Marissa and I fought our way back to each other. How we turned a scandal into something real. How we learned that happy endings aren't perfect, they're brave. They're messy. They're chosen every single day. If you want to feel the quiet joy of second chances, the warmth of dancing under chandeliers after everything fell apart, the simple magic of two girls who refused to let go, stay with me for the epilogue. Hit subscribe right now and turn on notifications so you never miss when a story like this finds its way back to hope. Now let's finish this the way it deserves, together. Grief isn't linear. It doesn't come in neat stages you can check off like homework. It's showing up to school every day and seeing her empty desk and AP lit like a hole punched through the room. It's hearing a laugh in the hallway that sounds exactly like hers and whipping around only to find some other girl with dark hair. It's lying in bed at night replaying every moment, the good ones that felt real, the bad ones that proved they weren't, and slowly, agonizingly realizing that pushing her away didn't make the missing stop. It made it louder, deeper, like a bruise you keep pressing because you can't believe it's still there. 2 weeks after I came back, I tried to build a new normal. I went back to being invisible. Head down, focused on grades and maintenance shifts. No more bare legs under my skirt. I pulled the black tights back on like armor. The hallways felt different now. People knew my name. Some gave me soft looks, like I was fragile glass. Others whispered behind hands. That's the girl Van Heusen played. She got hit by a truck over it. I pretended not to hear. Lunch was in the cafeteria with Chevron now. No more hiding in the shed. Too many memories live there. We sat in the corner. She talked about robotics club drama. I nodded and picked at my food. It was safe. Routine. Miserable. Every day felt like walking through fog. Marissa hadn't come back. 3 weeks gone. Rumors swirled like smoke. She had a breakdown. Her father sent her to Switzerland. She quit school. I told myself I didn't care. But I noticed things anyway. Her locker above mine gathered dust. No one touched it. The black Mercedes never appeared in the parking lot. The space where she used to wait for me by the side door stayed empty. It made me angry. Even when she wasn't here, she still took up so much room in my head. In my chest. In every quiet moment. Holly was everywhere. Triumphant. She reclaimed her throne like nothing happened. At lunch, she held court at the popular table, voice loud enough to carry. I tried to warn the pumpkin, she said one day, staring right at me. But some people need to learn the hard way. They don't belong in our world. Alexis shifted uncomfortably. Holly, maybe lay off. She got hit by a truck. Holly shrugged. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Her laugh rang out. Sharp. Victorious. I gripped my tray tighter and walked away. Thursday afternoon, Chevron pulled me into an empty stairwell. Her freckles stood out against pale cheeks. Okay, she said. Don't freak out. But I need to tell you something. My stomach dropped. What? Marissa's coming back to school on Monday. I heard from Alexis, who heard from student council. My heart slammed against my ribs. I don't care. Liar, Chevron said gently. Nora, you need to decide how you're going to handle this. Because she's not going to leave you alone. I didn't sleep that weekend. I stared at the ceiling replaying everything. The video. The lake. The hallway proposal. The punch. The crash. Her screaming my name as the world went black. I told myself I hated her. But the ache in my chest said something else. Monday morning I arrived early for maintenance. Mopping the main hallway. The school was still quiet. Then I heard a car in the parking lot. I looked through the tall windows. Black Mercedes. My hand started shaking on the mop handle. Marissa stepped out slowly. Like every movement hurt. She looked thin. Breakable. Uniform hanging looser than before. Hair pulled back simply. No makeup. No designer flair. Just her. Pale. Tired. Nothing like the untouchable girl who walked in last September. I forced myself to look away. Kept mopping. but my eyes kept drifting back. First period AP Lit. Her desk was filled. She sat in her usual spot. Back straight. Eyes down. The teacher welcomed her back politely. Students whispered. I kept my eyes on my notebook. Took notes mechanically. Felt her look at me 3 times. Each time my pen pressed harder into the paper. When the bell rang, I bolted. But in the hallway, I heard her voice. Nora! I didn't stop. Couldn't. At lunch, I opened my locker. A note fell out. Her handwriting. My heart stopped. I know you don't want to talk to me. I understand. But I need you to know I'm sorry. For everything. Especially for not being brave enough to tell you the truth before you found out the worst way possible. M. I crumpled it. Threw it in the trash. The next day, another note waited. I miss you. I miss your laugh. Your mind. The way you see the world. I miss who I was becoming when I was with you. M. I kept this one. Slid it into my planner. Hated myself for it. Wednesday after school, I was mowing the backfields. The job that started everything. Lost in the rhythm. Trying not to think. The mower sputtered. Died. Out of gas. I sighed. Turned to get the can. And nearly walked into her. Marissa stood there. Inches away. Both of us froze. Sorry, she said quickly. Stepped back. I didn't mean to sneak up. I brought gas. She held a red can. Hands shaking slightly. You don't have to. I know, she interrupted. But you're running low and the shed is far and I wanted to help. She set the can down. Turned to leave. Why are you doing this? I asked before I could stop myself. She turned back. Doing what? The notes. The gas. Showing up. Why can't you just leave me alone? Her eyes were infinitely sad. Because I love you. And I know I ruined everything, but I can't just give up. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, Nora. I need you to know that. My voice cracked. You humiliated me. You made me feel like I mattered, then proved I was just a joke. You weren't a joke. You were never. That video says otherwise. I snapped. Marissa's face crumpled. I know. And I can't undo it. Her voice broke. But Nora, I was a different person then. Angry at my father. At Holly for dumping me at everyone. I said that shit to sound tough. But the moment at the lake, our first real kiss, that's when I realized I was falling and I was terrified. Every moment after that was me trying to be brave enough to deserve you. Tears streamed down her face. I should have told you about the video. I should have been honest. I was a coward, but my feelings for you, those were real. They are real. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But the hurt ran too deep. I can't do this, I whispered. I can't trust you. Every time I see you, I'll remember that video. I'll wonder if you're lying again. Marissa nodded. Wiped her eyes. I understand. I needed you to know the truth. That I love you. That I'm sorry. She walked away. Left the gas can. I filled the mower. Hands shaking. Tears on my own face. The rest of the week, she kept distance. No notes. No approaches. Just there. Quiet. Sad. Chevron told me she quit student council. Dropped social events. Ate lunch alone in her car. She's a ghost, Chevron said. Like how you used to be. It's honestly depressing. I told myself I didn't care. But I noticed everything. Friday during gym, I sat out because of my ankle. I overheard 2 girls on the bleachers. Did you hear? Marissa Van Heusen is leaving Crimson Heights. My heart stopped. What? They looked startled. Oh, yeah. Alexis said Marissa's transferring out. Back to Switzerland or something. Last day next Friday. The ground tilted. Marissa was leaving. For good. Monday morning, the whole school got called to assembly. Principal Ashford looked grim. When everyone sat, she called Marissa to the stage. Marissa walked up, looked small under the lights, hands shaking, stood at the microphone. I know most of you heard rumors about me, she said, voice steady but thin. About what I did. I want to tell the truth. The auditorium went silent. When I came here, I was angry, broken. I handled it by being cruel. I made a bet, a horrible bet, to make someone fall in love with me as a game. Gasps rippled. Holly looked shocked. Marissa admitted it publicly. That person was Signora Bellamy. Marissa's voice cracked. She found me in the crowd. Our eyes met. I told myself it was just a game. But Nora is the most genuine, brilliant, kind person I've ever met. And somewhere along the way I fell in love with her. Really, truly in love. Tears streamed down her face. I should have told her the truth. I was a coward, and because of that I hurt the person I love most. So I'm here to say, Signora Bellamy, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Principal winced at the language, but didn't stop her. Marissa stepped down, walked straight to my seat in the middle row. Students parted. She dropped to her knees in front of me. Whole school watching. I love you, she said, looking up. It started as a game, but became the most real thing in my life. You made me want to be better. You saw me, really saw me, and made me believe I could be worth knowing. I'm not asking forgiveness. I know I don't deserve it. I just needed you to know every moment we shared. I meant it. The lake, the proposal, every kiss, every confession. I meant all of it. The auditorium was dead quiet. Marissa stood slowly. I'm leaving Crimson Heights at the end of the week. I won't bother you anymore, but I'll spend the rest of my life remembering you and wishing I'd been brave enough to be worthy of you. She walked back toward the stage, shoulders shaking with sobs. I sat paralyzed as the assembly ended in chaos. Students whispering, some crying, some applauding her honesty, some condemning her. Chevron grabbed my arm. Are you okay? I couldn't speak. Watched Marissa disappear through the side door. Something inside me broke open. That afternoon I didn't go to class. Sat in the empty field. Replayed every moment, the good, the bad, the real, the fake. Couldn't tell the difference anymore. Because even if it started as a lie, it felt true. My phone buzzed. Number I hadn't blocked. Goodbye, blonde pumpkin. I hope you find someone who deserves you. Someone braver than me. M. I stared at the message until my vision blurred with tears. For the first time since the accident, I let myself admit it. I still loved Marissa Van Heusen, and I might have just let her go forever. Love isn't supposed to be this complicated. It's supposed to be simple. Two people, one feeling, happily ever after. But real love is messy. It's choosing to forgive when you're still bleeding inside. It's running through pouring rain to catch someone who broke your heart because somewhere in all the wreckage, you found something worth saving. This is how I learned that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is give love a second chance. After the assembly, Marissa vanished. She didn't come back to school. Her locker above mine got cleaned out, completely empty, like she'd never existed. The black Mercedes disappeared from the parking lot forever. I went through the motions every day. Class, maintenance shifts, home, head down, invisible again. But it wasn't the same. People knew my name now. Some gave me soft, pitying looks in the hallways. Others whispered just loud enough to sting. That's the girl Van Heusen humiliated. She got hit by a truck over it. I pretended not to hear. Lunch was in the cafeteria with Chevron now. No more hiding in the shed. Too many ghosts live there. We sat in the corner. She talked about coding projects. I nodded and moved food around my plate. It was safe, routine, miserable. Every day felt gray, like the color had leaked out of everything. I kept her notes, all of them, hidden in the back of my planner. At night I'd pull them out and read them again. Her handwriting, neat, slanted, a little hurried when she was emotional. I miss your laugh. You're kinder than I deserve. I love you. I'd stare at the words until they blurred. Then I'd watch the videos I forgot to delete from my phone. Marissa laughing at the lake, water dripping from her black hair, eyes bright. Marissa teaching me to drive in an empty parking lot, patient even when I stalled the car 5 times. Marissa singing off-key to some indie song in her Mercedes, windows down, looking at me like I hung the moon. In every frame, she looked at me the same way, soft, hungry, real. My chest ached so hard I could barely breathe. Wednesday, Chevron cornered me in the library after school. She dragged me to our old back table. Okay, she said. I can't watch this anymore. You're miserable. She's miserable. You love her. She loves you. What are you doing? My walls slammed up fast. She lied to me. Yes, she did. Chevron sat down, and she got on her knees in front of the entire school and admitted it. Publicly humiliated herself. For you. I stared at the table. How do I know it's real? How do I know she won't hurt me again? You don't. Chevron took my hand. That's what trust is. Choosing to believe someone even when you can't be sure. But Nora, ask yourself, would you rather be safe and alone forever, or take the risk and maybe, possibly, get the love story you deserve? The words hit like a punch. I couldn't answer. That night I didn't sleep. I lay awake staring at the ceiling. Dad's voice echoed in my head. Don't let fear make you miss out on love. I thought about the lake. Cold water. Her hands on my face. I'm falling for you. I thought about the hallway. Her shaking voice. Will you be my Valentine? I thought about the hospital. Her pleading outside my room. I love you. And I realized the hurt wasn't just from the betrayal. It was from losing her. From choosing safety over the one person who ever made me feel truly seen. Thursday, I sat on our bench during lunch. The field was quiet. Holly approached. I tensed, ready for another attack. But her face looked different. Subdued. Almost regretful. I owe you an apology, she said stiffly. I blinked, too shocked to speak. Holly sat down far into the bench. Kept distance. What I did, showing you that video, kissing her, it was cruel. I was jealous. Marissa was happy with you in a way she never was with me. And I wanted to ruin it. She looked at the grass. But watching her these past weeks, she's barely holding on, Bellamy. And yeah, she fucked up. But she loves you. Really loves you. More than she ever loved me. She stood. I'm still not your fan. But you two deserve each other. Don't let my petty bullshit destroy what you have. She walked away. Left me reeling. That afternoon I overheard Alexis in the hallway. I can't believe Marissa's actually leaving. My mom saw her at the airport yesterday with her dad. Flying to Zurich on Friday. Wait, I thought her last day was Friday. It is. She's leaving straight from school. Her dad's making her finish the week, with dignity or something. My heart stopped. Friday. Tomorrow. Marissa was leaving tomorrow. I ran to the bathroom. Locked myself in a stall. Hands shaking. Pulled out my phone. Scrolled through our texts. Months of messages. Good mornings. Good nights. I miss yous. The last one. Goodbye, blonde pumpkin. And suddenly, with perfect, painful clarity, I knew I was making a terrible mistake. The video was awful. The bet was cruel. But every moment after she really knew me, that was real. The lake was real. The proposal was real. The love was real. And I was about to lose it forever because I was too scared to forgive. I found Chevron after school. I need your help. She grinned. Fucking finally. What's the plan? I need to go to the airport. Tomorrow. I need to stop her before she leaves. Chevron's eyes widened. That's very rom-com, I love it. But Nora, how? You don't have a car. Airport's 40 minutes away. My dad, he still has his old work truck. It runs. Barely. But it runs. Friday morning I got to school early. Uniform on. But no tights. Legs bare. Scars and stretch marks and all. An act of faith. I waited by Marissa's locker. Heart pounding. She arrived at 7:30. Stopped dead when she saw me. We stared. Nora. Hi. Hi. Silence stretched. I didn't think you'd be here, she said. I could say the same. Warning bell rang. We went to separate classes. No more words. Final bell at 3:15. I rushed through maintenance shift. Done at 4:10. Ran to parking lot. Mercedes already gone. Panic seized me. I called Chevron. I missed her. She's gone. Get to the airport. International flights board, 2 hours early. If Zurich, she won't leave until 7 p.m. You have time. I ran home. Burst into apartment. Dad watching TV. Dad, I need the truck. Please. He looked at my flushed face. Desperate eyes. This about that girl? I nodded. He held out keys. Go get her, Nora Bean. Mom appeared from kitchen. Drive safe. And Nora, don't let pride steal your happiness. I kissed them both. Ran. Truck barely made it. Weaved through traffic. Broke laws. Parked in expensive lot. Deal with later. Ran into JFK International Terminal. Didn't know gate. Found departures board. Flight 447 to Zurich. Gate B. 32. Boarding 6:45. It was 6:35. Security took forever. Limped through, ankle screaming. Made it at 6:40. Gate B. 32 far end. Ran. Dodged travelers. Heart pounding. Reached gate at 6:44. Boarding area packed. Scan faces. There. Marissa. Alone by window. Staring at planes. Small. Broken. Alone. Her father nowhere. Probably first-class lounge. I couldn't speak. 50 feet away. Breathing hard. Gate agent. Final boarding call for flight 447 to Zurich. Marissa stood. Picked up carry-on. My voice broke free. Marissa. Not loud enough. Desperation flooded. Cupped hands. Screamed. H-E-Y, blonde pumpkin. Marissa froze. Turned slowly. Bag fell from hand. Nora. Lips formed the word. I started walking. Then running. Limping. Pushing through crowd. Marissa moved too. Abandoned bag. Ran. We met in middle of terminal. Crashed together. I was crying. She was crying. I never forgot you, I said. Hands framing her face. I lied. I remember everything. The lake. The kiss. The proposal. I remember all of it. Marissa sobbed. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I know. I know you are. I wiped her tears. And I'm sorry too. For pushing you away. For pretending you didn't matter. You matter, Marissa. You matter so much. I was hurt, I continued. Scared. But Chevron asked if I'd rather be safe and alone or risk love. And Marissa, voice cracked. I'm tired of safe. Tired of alone. I love you. I love you even though you hurt me. I love you even though I'm scared. I love you, and I'm choosing to trust you mean it when you say you love me too. Marissa could barely breathe. I mean it. God. Nora, I mean it more than anything. You're everything to me. You're my lake. My real, my reason. I'll spend every day proving I'm worthy. Never hide you. Never hurt you. I swear. Around us passengers watched. Some smiling. Some crying. Gate agent paused boarding. Come back. I whispered. Don't go to Zurich. Come back to Crimson Heights. Come back to me. Marissa pulled back slightly. Searched my eyes. Are you sure? After everything. I've never been more sure. Except maybe that I'm in love with you. Marissa laughed through tears. Face serious. Glanced at gate. Father visible in doorway, phone to ear, watching. She looked back at me. He'll be furious. Plan this whole thing. Then let him be furious, I said. Choose yourself. Choose us. Marissa stared at father. Then at me. Gate agent. Absolute final boarding. Marissa took deep breath. Turned back on gate. She looked at me. I choose you. I choose us. She kissed me right there. Middle of airport. In front of father. Hundreds of strangers. Soft. Desperate. Perfect. Marissa walked to gate. Father red-faced angry. I couldn't hear words, but saw Marissa stand tall. Shake head. Say something sharp. Father eyes narrowed. Marissa retrieved bag. Turned. Walked back to me. Took my hand. Let's go home. We walked through airport hand in hand. Left Damien, Ben Hewson staring after us. In parking lot Marissa saw beat-up truck. Laughed. You drove us here? I ran here, I corrected. Truck was first leg. Marissa's eyes softened. You ran for me. I'd run to the moon for you, I said. Mend it. Climbed in. Took 3 tries to start. Marissa in designer travel clothes, sat in truck, held by duct tape and prayers. Never looked happier. Drive back we talked everything. Marissa admitted father disowned her when she refused to board. No access to money. Lose Mercedes. Maybe more. I don't care, she said. I'd rather have you and nothing than everything without you. I told her about weeks, pain, anger, dawning realization forgiveness isn't weakness. It's strength. Made plans. Marissa stay school. Work earn way. Take slow. Rebuild trust. Therapy, individual and couples. I insisted. Be real always. Storm broke as we drove through Westchester. Rain pounded windshield. Thunder rolled. Truck died 2 blocks from apartment. Steam from hood. Of course. I laughed. Of course this happens. Abandoned truck. Ran through rain. Holding hands. Laughing like idiots. Soaked in seconds. My cast probably ruined. Marissa's clothes definitely. Didn't care. Reached building. Marissa stopped. Pulled me into empty street. Rain pouring. Nora Bellamy, she said loud over storm. Dropped to one knee in rain-soaked street. Heart stopped. I know we just got back together. Know we have work. But I need you to know, you're it for me. You're my forever. Pulled something from pocket. Simple silver ring. Her mother's. One she always wore. This is an engagement. Not yet. We're young. Have time. But this is promise I'm all in. Completely. Terrifyingly. Yours. Signora Bellamy, she said, rain streaming down face. Will you be my Valentine? Again. For real this time. Forever this time. I pulled her up. Kissed her middle of street. Rain and tears mixing. Yes, I said against lips. Yes, yes, yes. Marissa slipped ring on finger, too big. Didn't care. Stood there holding each other in rain. Realized this is love. Choosing each other every day. Even after worst. Especially after worst. Finally went inside. Parents shocked seeing us soaked, grinning fools. After introductions, explanations, Mom fussing with towels. Marissa sat with Dad. Showed phone photos. Laughed at something he said. Only just met. Somehow worked. Later I walked Marissa out. She called Uber, Mercedes at airport. At door she paused. I love you, blonde pumpkin. I love you too, I said. Even though you gave me worst nickname. It's endearing now, she protested. Kiss goodnight. Soft. Sweet. Full of promise. That night I sat by window. Marissa's ring on chain around neck until resized. Phone buzzed. I'm home. Well, at hotel. Don't have home anymore. But wherever you are feels like home, so guess I'm not lost. Sweet dreams, my Nora. M. I typed back, you do have home. With me. Always with me. Sweet dreams. My impossible, beautiful, brave Valentine. N. Outside window rain stopped. Manhattan lights glowed distance. First time didn't seem impossibly far. Seemed like promise. Futures. Possibilities. Love messy and real and worth fighting for. Touched ring around neck. Smiled. This is how our story begins, I thought. Not with dare in gymnasium. But with choice in rain. Not with falling. But with choosing to stay fallen. Together. And somewhere across town. In hotel room she paid with last savings. Marissa Van Heusen fell asleep holding phone. Photo of me as lock screen. Dreamed of blonde curls and second chances, and love worth losing everything to find. 6 months later, the actual Valentine's Day gala arrived like a promise kept. The night was cold and clear, the kind of February evening where your breath hangs in the air like little clouds. Marissa and I pulled up to the school gymnasium in the old work truck, her father's once shiny black Mercedes long gone, sold to pay bills after he cut her off. The truck still rattled and coughed, but Marissa had used every paycheck from her new job at the downtown coffee shop to fix the engine, replace the tires, and even repaint the worst rust spots. It wasn't glamorous. It was ours. I wore the emerald dress again. The one she picked out after our fight in the boutique, the flowing, elegant one that made me feel covered and beautiful instead of exposed. I kept it hanging in my closet like a talisman. Tonight it fit a little differently. I gained a few pounds back. Healthier, steadier. My hair was loose in soft curls, minimal makeup, and on my finger was the silver ring, resized now, simple and perfect. Marissa wore her black suit, the same one from last year's gala. But this time there were no secrets between us. No games. Just truth. Hard one and still tender. She parked crookedly in the student lot, killed the engine, and turned to me. Her gray blue eyes were soft, a little nervous, the way they always got before something big. You ready? She asked. I reached over and took her hand. Our fingers laced together automatically. I'm ready. We stepped out into the cold. She offered her arm. I took it. We walked toward the gymnasium doors hand in hand. No hiding, no rushing past stairs. Heads turned as we entered. Whispers followed. But they weren't cruel anymore. They were curious, surprised. Some even smiled. The gym looked magical. Crystal lights strung across the ceiling like stars. Red and pink balloons. Tables covered in white cloth and candles. A live band played soft jazz. It smelled like roses and chocolate and possibility. Holly was there. She stood near the dessert table with a new girlfriend, tall, quiet, with short purple hair. Holly looked different, less sharp. When our eyes met, she gave a small nod. Not warm, not friendly, but not hostile either. Just acknowledgement. Her girlfriend squeezed her hand. Holly looked away first. Chevron was on the dance floor already, slow dancing with her date. A sweet girl from robotics club with curly brown hair and a shy smile. When Chevron saw us, she broke away, ran over, and threw her arms around me. "You did it," she whispered in my ear. "You both did." I hugged her back tight. "We're still doing it." She pulled away, looked between us, and gave me the biggest thumbs up I'd ever seen. "Go dance. You've earned it." Marissa led me to the center of the floor, just as the band switched to a slow song, something old and sweet, violins and piano. She turned to face me, slid one hand to my waist, took my other hand in hers. We started moving together, slow circles under the lights. People watched. Some whispered, some smiled. I didn't care. For the first time, I didn't feel like I had to disappear. Marissa pulled me closer. Her breath brushed my ear. "Happy Valentine's Day, blonde pumpkin," she whispered. I laughed, soft, real. Tilted my head back to look at her. "Happy Valentine's Day, my love." She smiled. The real one, the one that started small and grew until it lit up her whole face. Then she leaned down and kissed me, right there in the middle of the dance floor. Soft at first, careful, then deeper. Her hand slid up my back. Mine found the nape of her neck, fingers threading through her black hair. The kiss tasted like chocolate from the fountain we dipped strawberries in earlier, like coffee from her new job. Like 6 months of hard conversations and therapy sessions and late-night talks on my fire escape. It tasted like forgiveness, like choosing each other again. And again, when we broke apart, we were both breathless, foreheads pressed together, smiling like idiots. "I love you," she said quietly. "I love you too." We kept dancing. Slow, close, her hand warm on my lower back, my cheek against her shoulder. The chandeliers spun light across us. Around us, people who once called us a scandal now watched two girls who fought their way back to each other, who chose love even when it was hard, especially when it was hard. And that's the realest happy ending of all. The end. Thank you so much for watching my story until the end. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for the next hot series. Your support helps me create more stories like this and means more to me than you know. I would also love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment and tell me what you felt while watching. Thank you again for being here, and I hope to see you in the next story.
This time I'll stay under the stars.